Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is AstonishingStudios. Once again, welcome back to BrickUltra, and today I'm going to show you how to build mini Lego candy machine version 2.0. Now this is on a 4x8 base plate in comparison to the last one, which was on a 4x6, because this has this candy receiving area down here instead of a tray at the back. At the back now what we have is a piece we pull out when we put in a penny in the coin slot, and then we can take out our money in the coin tray. Now I have Smarties, 3 rounds of Smarties in this machine. And each one will cost a penny. Just so you know, when I say Smarties, they're not the same as the tasty chocolatey ones. I'm going to take your penny, press it in slightly. We're going to turn it around to the back. We've got this white piece. We're going to pull this out. It occasionally requires a slight bit of jiggling, but after that, we've got our Smartie. So we just push this back in. And we're ready for round 2. So, I'm just going to show you this one last round so you can see it again. Put in the pennies slightly. And then, Smartie right there. So you're going to pop that back in. And what we're going to do from here, we're going to take this peg piece, put it into the hole. Oops. We're going to pull it out. And we've got a moolah. So I'm going to show you how to build this machine right now. So first, obviously, you need to acquire several Lego parts just from your Lego collection and get at least 1 roll of Smarties or simply 3 Smarties. So first, you're going to make a 4x8 base plate, or you're going to take one. I simply took two 2x8s, so they make the 4x8. And I decided to take a white 2x2, because my scheme is going to be red and white. A red 2x2, turning it over. I'm taking 2 small white slopes and 2 small white vents. So now I've made the base, which I guess you could say goes on top of the base. Now what you're gonna do, you're gonna take a 2x4 flat piece, but not smooth, and on top of that you're gonna make a 2x3 space of smooth tiles. So I took a 1x2 and a white 2x2, both white. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take a 1x2 with 1 hole in the center. We're going to place it right on top. Next, we're going to take a white smooth 2x2 and we're going to place it right on top. And we finished the coin bank. Now all you need to do is take one of these pegs with a stud on the end, and on top you're going to place this red 1x1 smooth piece, or just simply anything. You could even use a peg without a stud, just as long as it fits into the hole on this white 2x2 piece. And then you can bring over your base plate and find how this perfectly aligns with that. Now, do you see all this studded area that's not covered by any smooth pieces? What you're gonna do, and what I'm gonna do as well, take 2 layers of full bricks and you're gonna build all around. So obviously you don't need to build it like this, but I'm just gonna move the coin tray for a second, and we're gonna pop this on. And after you finish the step, it should look like this. Now what we're gonna do with what we have built so far is we are going to take 1 flat but not smooth layer of bricks, so it's the 1x3 pieces of one of these, and we're going to cover all of this except for the 2x3 space right here, from this white 1x2, from this white 1x2 right here to this 2x2. And do you see where those 2 slope pieces are, those 2 slants? We're not going to cover that area. So I'm going to quickly build this, and then you'll be able to see what it should look like. So it should look a little something like this. Now, to finish off this step, what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip this over, and right on this stud, the one that's one fully to the left, one from being fully to the left, I'm going to take another white slant or slope. Again, it can be any color you want, and I'm going to put it right there, and I'm going to cover this stud, these 4 studs, and this stud. So it will look something like this. See, that's what it should look like. Now we're heading on to the next step. Here's another very easy part. We're going to take two 1x8 bricks, stack them on top of each other, and place them on this side. And here we're going to take something like this. It's a, sort of looks like a 1x8, but then there's two additional studs on the side, and that should be 2 bricks tall. So you can maybe pause your video and take a look at it right now. Alright, and we're just going to place that right here. Alright, so now we're going to build the candy receiving piece. What I did here, it might be a little hard to see from this awkward angle, but I have a 1x6 flat brick, a 1x1, a white 1x2, and then I have this 1x1 stud right here. So there's going to be a 1x2 blank space here to hold the Smartie. So you might want to pause your screen. Then after that, what we're going to do, we're going to take 2 flat 1x2 bricks, and then we're going to take another flat 1x2, but the top one's going to be smooth. I'm going to smush this together, and I'm going to place this right over here. Next up, what we're going to do, I'm going to take 2 flat 1x3 bricks, and on top I'm going to put a flat and smooth 1x2 and a flat and smooth 2x2, smushing that together, and I'm going to place that on top of this. Now we've got this 1x2 studded piece blank, and we're going to fill that with 4 pieces depending on how you build it. I'm just going to take a 1x2 brick with 2 holes inside of it, and I'm going to take a 1x1 smooth piece. I chose a circular one, placing it right on top right there, and I'm going to turn it around. And here, it might be a little hard to see, but I'm going to take 2 of these pieces, studded pegs, and then I'm going to put them both inside. This is very important, it's so you don't get the machine jammed with 2 Smarties in it at once. And then we're going to turn it around and place it right here, so your machine part should look like this. Alright, here we're rocking the bird's eye view. Just so you know, so you're not confused, this is the side with the slot, and this is the side where there's the candy receiving hole. But we're just about to place this part in. And how we're going to place this in, we're going to place it in so that the big white smooth part is facing, at least if you're building it the same way I am, it's going to face to your right. So after this, what we're going to do, you're going to take a 1x2, place it right on top. You're going to take a 2x2, place it on the side. Then you're going to take a 1x4 with the 2x2. Feel free to pause this video at any time. I've said that several times. 1x4 with a flat 1x2 red piece. Gonna place it right here, so that's covered up. My coin tray just fell out. Just so you know, for a little tip, so this machine can't be hacked so easily, you might want to separate the pieces a little bit, so then when you put it in, it sticks more to the walls. See, if that makes any sense. Now what we're going to do from there, I'm simply going to take a 2x4, place it there, and we're going to take a 1x2, and I'm going to place it right here. Now at this step, what I'm going to do is, you're almost going to make a 1x4 piece, but you're going to have a 1x1 flat piece area missing right there. So what I did to make this, I took a 1x1, a 1x2, and then a 1x4, and 2 1x2s to make the second 1x4 on top. And we're going to place this right here so that 1x1 missing space is aligned with the coin slot. Now after that, what you're going to do, you are going to make a piece like this. Now how I did this was I took a red 2x2, I took this 1x2 with a hole in it, I put in this studded peg piece, you're going to take a red or another 1x2, not flat though. And we're going to take 2 flat 2x2 pieces, stack them on top of each other so we can stack them right here, like so. And then you're going to take a smooth 2x2 tile and you're going to place it right on this blue or whatever color it is. You're going to place it on your peg and you're going to place it on the side. So your machine should look like this. Okay, I only have 8 pieces left to build on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a 1x1 flat and I'm going to place it on this 4x3 ramp right there. And I'm going to place this on top, turning it around. Here we're going to take a 1x2 brick, place it there, and we're going to take another 4x3 ramp, put it on here, and all we got to do from here is place in 3 Smarties on their side. And we're going to take some smooth tiles and cover this 4x4 area. What I like to do, like in the last machine, I like building a checker design. So that's all you gotta do to build this machine. So I hope you enjoy your machine. Feel free to modify the features if something doesn't go right. I know for a fact that I personally modified this white piece right here because for me at the beginning it wasn't working. You can see on the video right now what this part looks like. If you look closely, maybe put in full screen, you can build your own as well. So that sums up this video, this machine. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, comment on one of my videos on YouTube maybe PM me. If you still know how to do that, go to youtube.com/inbox, and I'll catch you guys later.